Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and let me start off by apologising for my nearly 6 week hiatus since my last video on the E36 Widebody, or actually since my last video in general. I think my last video was the Ford Capri bonnet that I modified. So apologies for that. I've just not done a lot of filming due to technology not working with me. But I have got something filmed, I have got more updates, and I have now got a lot further along with this project. So let's go back in time about 4 weeks, 5 weeks, where I had longer hair sticking out from the side of my hat and I looked a lot scruffier. Let's see what we have done to get it to this point here, because we are about 95% done on the quarters and ready to mould the quarters. And this rear bumper, we're going to change it. That's now going to be a full big booty rear bumper going on that. So this is not the final design for the rear bumper. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Let's get into the video where, well, let's just say I go for a lot of filler, do a lot of sanding, create a lot of dust and a lot of mess. Yeah, let's jump into it guys. I'll see you at the end of the video. Peace. Hello guys and welcome to the channel, and welcome to part 9 of the BMW E36 Widebody build. Now in the last video we got the bumper 90% smooth, and then we got it refitted so I could then start working on the car again. So let me just show you what I've got done on this side. So this side I have now brought this body line down to meet this. Now it looks a little bit dirty because it's just I've just released it, so I haven't actually taken the bumper off yet and tied this up, but I now know what line I'm filling the underside to. So you see I've brought it down quite a chunk there, but I'm happy with how that's looking now. So I've literally just done a mix, just doing a little touch up here, and I'm trying to remodel the corner of this bumper because it didn't quite sit right, so I need to get this bumper, oh I just stuck my finger in it, lovely. I need to get this bumper correct and then I can bring this body line down. So I've just been chucking some filler in here. This was like the leftover filler. I'm not going to waste any of it because I have plenty of area that I can chuck filler into that's left over. So yeah, I'm now going to mix up another batch, and well, I'm going to chuck it somewhere and then I'll get back to you guys. So it's just going to be update in this video. I'm not going to do any time lapses, so it just takes too long setting the camera up for each individual little touch up in each mix. So I'll just update you once I've done each job. So yeah, see you in the next clip. Sorry for the noise of the rain above. I've now been working on the driver's side, packing this out so it meets the line of the arch. I've also been doing, this is already a bit smooth, but I've been doing some extra packing in there because it's a little bit wobbly going round. I'm now trying to get it to toe in with the rear bumper because I'm happy with all this, and I'm trying to replicate this on the other side. I've been packing out all on the inside here, so I'm pretty happy with the progress on that. I have now since masked this area up because I now want to start building this point down. You see where it's sort of meant to come to. That's the join in the kit. So yeah, I want to see if I can bring this point out to there possibly, because I want that detail. I really want that detail. And then I'll be smoothing, chucking some extra filler or waste filler in these door shuts. Same on the other side. So I've got some patches here and there that I'll be chucking filler into. I think this stuff on this side's already gone off. Yeah, this has all gone off. So that's starting to come out nicely now, so I'm quite happy with how this is starting to look. So yeah, I'm going to get some more filler mixed up and I'll get back to you guys. Peace. So I have now brought that point forwards to where the kit joins. Yeah, I've got a lot of sand in ahead for everything that I've touched up. So yeah, I have done all this boot shut. Hopefully I'll get that curvature in this first hit. If not, it should only just need minor touch-ups. Done a few little touch-ups in there because there was a tiny little pinhole recesses right in that radius. Also just done a bit of the back here. This piece here, now bringing that out
so I can get that to match with this spot here. So I'm very happy with how that's coming. And again, yep, brought the body down. I will have to get in here and separate the two again before I remove the bumper. I also slapped a bit up and around here so I can start getting all the finer touch-ups done on this one of the main styling points of the kit here. I want that to look rather nice. I want that to be a very tidy swooping line. So yeah, fingers crossed that turns out alright. Oh, and then with the waist, oh, I got underneath here and I slapped a whole load on underneath the bumper there. So yes, like I said, I have a lot of sanding ahead of me. So I'm going to carry on mixing up filler and finding any points that need touching up, because I want to get this back end molded as soon as possible. Because, well, we're not going to hit the deadline, and it is a case of now just get it done as soon as I can get it done. It's just unfortunately I always have orders. As you can see, there are components all over the place. I have orders that I need to make as well, and they do take hours, and that takes hours away from this project. I pray that in the future I can catch up with orders and concentrate on projects. If not, it looks like it might have to be a case of I just have to tone down the projects so I can keep up with the orders. But anyway, we'll see how the future goes. But yeah, let's carry on with this. Peace. So I'm now on the passenger side. I've chucked a load more filler in down on this side skirt to try and bring it up to our cut line here. So once I'm happy with that top edge, I will bring this point down, and I've also got to tidy up this cut because I didn't do this joint as well as I did on the other side. That bugged me a hell of a lot, so much. But yeah, so a little bit more smoothing, so I've chucked some filler in. Ooh, I just stuck my finger in it again. So small little touch-ups here and there, little blank offs, and then chuck the whole load in on this back portion here, because I hadn't touched that at all yet. And we're also trying to now get this to the same angle and dimension as this. We've also chucked a load of filler in here, and then once again with the waste filler. I know the lighting is very poor, but we have chucked a load of filler in there as well. So lots more to go. I'm going to carry on as always. I'll see you at the end of the next clip. It's getting really late in the evening. Excuse me if I can't get my words out. Yeah, let's carry on. Right, so I've been spending a good few hours on this now, just rubbing down all those little touch-ups you saw in that last clip. So, sorry about the poor lighting and the flickering, but we're slowly getting there. I still need to pack a lot on here. I've still got more to go in there. This door shut's now starting to look rather nice and clean. I'm rather happy with how this is starting to look, and this is all starting to blend in nicely. I'm not too worried about tiny little defects, as that can always be rubbed out in the mold. As long as it's low on here, that's fine, because it'll be a high point in the mold and be really easy to rub down. So yeah, I've just been all over, not rubbing like this area here needs a bit more packing out, so I'm not doing too much rubbing here because more needs to go on. But we are starting to get there. I need to keep reminding myself that only like a small portion of this lip is actually going to be used. But yeah, we're getting there. I need to get the Dremel out, take a load of this material out, because as you can see it's a bit, yeah, so I need to take a load of this material out here and pack that out with filler. But we're slowly getting there. I've put the lights back in so I can see a little bit better, and now bringing this to meet this, but this is now going to get a bit more filler. It's all going to get, these ends are going to get more filler, all the corners are still going to get filler. Yep, I need to replicate this detail. I want this to curve over a bit more. I want this point to be down here and this be a constant curve. So I need to adjust that and then replicate that on the other side. There's my phone. But yeah, we're slowly getting there. It is all starting to match up, and it is all finally starting to take shape. Lots more filler to go in here and pack all this air out. And here, like I said, I need to replicate on this side what's on there. Nice curve. So once I've got that done, I can then measure from point to point, mark it in, and do my filler work. But no, I'm happy. It's coming along, not as quickly as I wanted, but it is somewhat coming along. I can almost see the finish line with this back end now. I've had to take a big chunk out of here because there was a lot of fiberglass that was standing too high, and I need to bring this line down to meet the door. So yeah, removed a lot of material there so I can put plenty of filler in and not be hindered by going through like here and meeting the glass. Obviously glass does not rub down as easy as filler, and you would start getting a high point on there. So yeah, it is now time, because I've just finished off doing the quick sand in here. It is now time to just check it over for any sharp nasty bits like there, and Dremel on that other side. And yeah, because look, this arch needs to be rectified in some way. I actually think it needs to be brought down, so we'll find it. We'll work this out. We'll work this out, don't worry. I'll get back to you once I've done a bit more work, guys, because it is non-stop. Fill, sand, route out, fill, sand, repeat. So the latest skim of filler, I've chucked the load in here. I've packed this whole face out. Hopefully I can get that in that skim, possibly the next one. Redo the cut line. I've chucked a bit in here to bring this out. I'm still not happy. I still want to bring some more out. I'm not too sure how I want this bumper to taper into the arch line. I'll work it out at some point. Yeah, the inside of here, that's now all been packed out as well. I haven't done any more to this just yet. We're making the bumper meet bodywork very nicely there, so I'm extremely happy with that. A little bit more packing on that back side because this corner needs to come out a little bit more to make it even with this side. And yeah, again, I've made these two flush, packed out all the material in there, and I have now started building the material in here to get this bit of detail that I'm after. Obviously done a bit of packing up here and a bit more packing on the bumper. See, this is sort of how I want the bumper to come out, but I'm still undecided on the design. I'm going to get this one smooth and then possibly replicate on the other side, or vice versa. I'm still really undecided with that. And that nasty old bit you saw that I'd taken a big old chunk out of, yeah, I've slapped some filler in there. Unfortunately the filler started going off on me as I was chucking it in here, so I didn't actually have much time to get that smooth. But my little mark line there of where the body line is meant to be, so fingers crossed. Again, I can get that at the first skim. But yeah, I'm now going to hit all these areas with sandpaper, get them all smooth, and then mix up the next batch of filler and keep going. I do apologise there isn't any time lapses in this video. With time constraints, with projects, moulds, orders, you know, the place is full. Setting the camera up for every little thing just isn't feasible, so unfortunately this video is probably going to be a bit dull. Just going to be lots of updates, because I mean, you already know what this back end now looks like and what the bumper looks like and what the side skirts look like, so it is time to just get it smooth, and then I think I'll get back on the time lapses when I'm building the mould. So yeah, try and enjoy this video the best you can, guys. Make sure you hit that like button for me, please. Right then guys, a lot of time has passed since that last clip, so let's have a look around the car and see where we're at now. I'm going to swap from my phone to my action camera so we can get a better look, because that's got a better lens on it. Let's have a little look around the car. Right then, I know the audio is going to be very muffled in this section of the video because the camera I'm using is naff,
chances are I might even voice over parts of this if I can't hear it right. I'm going to try and bring the volume up and change around with the old equalizer and try and get the best audio we can get, and I will also try and speak as close to the camera as I can. But yep, let's have a little pan round. So it has been a long while since those last videos were taken, but we are so close to removing skirts and the bumpers to do the undersides of the kit, and then we'll be ready to mould. So I'm extremely happy. All of that filler, well, everything you see in those last clips has now been rubbed down. I do have more filler to chuck in, and I will show you where as we go. For instance, this door shut here, the gap's just a little bit too big, so I just need to pack a little bit more in here and bring that out. This portion here, this top portion here, the last clip, I have skimmed and rubbed it down 3 times now to try and bring it even to the other side, because the other side was just more beefier and looked a bit better. And I still have low points just around here that I need to pack up so I can get a nicer curve, but we are getting there. Also the door line, the body line, sorry, does match up with the door. I've got the door propped open at the moment, so I'm not going to bother with that. I'll show you on the other side. But I am pretty happy. My current job at the moment is inside this inner arch. I am making this as even as I can and as nice as I can, so that I can then cut the body line, separate the two, and be one step closer to getting these moulded. So I've got some filler up here I need to rub down. I'm not going to bother about stuff like this. I'll do the rest of that on the bench. Pretty much have the bumper where I want it now. There is the odd low spot here and there, and the top of this got eaten a little bit when I was trying to create a better body line in there, but that's not an issue. I quick skim on the top of that and that will be fine. But it's coming out pretty nice. Remember, any small imperfections I'm not too worried about, because I can remove them in the mould. We are getting there at the back here. I have some material missing here, so I put a little bit more to put in this corner here. Make that nice. That feels pretty nice underneath there. Yeah, that feels pretty good. And then I'll be rounding this. This is not going to be this sharp. It's not going to be this sharp. I'm going to round it off quite a bit. We're getting there. It's all been separated. Remember what I said at the start of the video, that this bumper is going to be changed. We are going to go full big booty bumper on this. Bring this right out. It'll be a cutaway for a separate diffuser to go in. The customer wants the cutaway for the competition car. But I will be moulding these bits as they are, and we'll be doing this as an option and see. Maybe we might sell some, you never know. Chances are I probably won't even sell a single one of these kits, but hey ho, here's what it is. And yes, this is definitely taking a lot longer than first anticipated. We have obviously gone well past the deadline of the end of February. The plans have changed, and I'll take you through those plans as we go. Time wise now, we're looking at getting towards the end of the video, so I'm not going to babble on too much, because I want to, before the end of the video, remove the skirts and the bumper. So I'm going to have a little look round at spots like this that need a little bit more filler chucking in to make that even, and any imperfections I can find, any low spots, and get these pucker all over, everything nice and even, and then I can remove this. So I'll get back to you guys once I've chucked some more filler in. So yeah, I'm going to chuck a load more filler in this, and I'll get back to you guys.
Right then guys, I'm going to have to stop the video there, because we're about to hit 20 minutes, and I don't want my videos being too much longer than that, because they do just become a bit boring and long-winded. I now have the bumper and the side skirts off, so make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video that I'm putting out, that I will be editing right after this one. So it's pretty much going to be like a two-parter. It's going to be rear quarter, two-parter, finish off sort of thing. But yeah, unfortunately that is it for this video. I was hoping to get this all done by the end of this video, but we're gonna have to do that in the next video. And also in the next video, we might get the mold started. Don't know, we might get the mold started. Let's see. So I want to thank any of you who have made it this far in the video. I really do apologise for the audio. This phone that I'm recording on right now is pretty old. The camera that I've been recording on doing this, the mic is knackered on it. The microphone has never worked properly on it. So eventually I will get some better tech and the video quality will be a lot better, because I want to film more and I want to, you know, I like my editing and whatnot. So once I get better cameras, hopefully these videos will get a lot better. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Stay safe, love you all, see you soon, peace.